Tonight we're going to talk about one of the most difficult times in the history of the world, World War II. A world war is where many countries are fighting each other at the same time. Two of the countries fighting in World War II were America and Germany. But tonight our story begins before the World War on a little farm in Utah. Living at this farm was a boy named Gail. Every day, Gail helped his father grow sugar beets on the farm. Gail's father taught him to work hard and to help his neighbor. One day when Gail was working in the fields, he heard a noise in the sky. He looked up and saw planes flying over his head. From that moment, he knew he wanted to be a pilot when he grew up. When he was old enough, Gail joined the Air Force and learned to fly. Soon after this, enemy airplanes attacked America's base at Pearl Harbor, and America joined in the war. Gail flew bomber planes during the war. Once the war was over, America decided to help its old enemy, Germany. They helped by giving them food. Gail and other pilots' new job was to fly food to the hungry people in Germany. One day, when Gail was walking around in Germany, he saw a bunch of kids crowded around a fence. They talked to him and thanked him for bringing them food. Gail had a strong feeling he should give them the gum he had in his pocket. The kids broke up the gum into little pieces and shared it with each other. They appreciated the gum. Appreciation is when you are thankful for something. The next time Gail flew his plane over the crowd of kids, he had a crazy idea about how to give the kids his chocolate bars. He made little bags of candy and little parachutes for the bags. When he flew over the kids, he threw the bags out the window and they floated down to the ground. The kids picked up the candy and jumped for joy. When Gail would fly over, he would wiggle his plane wings so the kids would know it was him. They started calling him Uncle Wiggly Wings. Later, other pilots learned about Gail throwing candy out of his plane, so they started doing the same thing with their chocolate bars. Newspapers all over the world started writing stories about Gail and the other pilots and what they were doing for the kids in Germany. Soon candy companies started sending boxes and boxes of all types of candy to give to the kids in Germany. In school in America, kids helped tie the candy into parachutes for Gail and the other pilots to throw out their windows. Even though the German kids were happy to get the candy, more than anything, Gail's kindness gave them hope that life would be okay. After helping in Germany, Gail spent the rest of his life trying to help people in other ways. Many years later, Gail met a man who said when he was a little boy in Germany, he was walking to school one day. It was rainy and cloudy and he was sad. Then all of a sudden, he saw a white parachute fall through the clouds and landed right at his feet. He was so excited, and it made him happy. He said that he enjoyed eating the chocolate, but more importantly, he knew that someone else was thinking about him and cared enough to send him chocolate. It gave him hope. Like Gail, you can forgive others who might have been your enemy. Forgiveness is when we are kind to someone even if they did something wrong to you. You can also be creative and think of fun ways to help others. You can help your family by cleaning your room, or making your bed, or helping your little brother or sister get dressed. You could be nice to someone at school who others aren't nice to. There's so much you can do to help others like Gail if you just take the time to think about it.